Hello everyone and welcome to your second royal reading here at MadWorldTarot. Tuesday afternoon, bit of a gloomy afternoon. I've got the ring light on, which is making a rather ghostly light. And I have the Urban Tarot on the tarot table for this reading. And this reading is prompted by Lady C coming out again on television and saying that a big bomb is about to be dropped on the Parkles, a big reveal. She knows who the person is who's going to be doing the revealing, but she can't say more. And I have read on the story quite a few times, in fact quite recently, and you can find those readings in my Royals playlist from 2023. So I'm not going to read about this again, but I am going to look at a similar story from a different source. And this reading is all my speculation. I have to insist on that right now. But the source for this story is Bookworm 2. And she said in a video a few weeks ago on her channel that she had heard that Meghan Markle has made an enemy of the wrong person. And that person is mulling releasing information once Harry's court case is over, which would force Harry and Meghan to address some issues around Archie's birth. I could be misquoting her quite dramatically. It was a long time ago, and I read and watch all kinds of things in between every day. So if I have misquoted, I do apologize, but it got me thinking. This throwaway comment got me thinking, got me wondering who in the Parkle circle might be someone who might know something that they might be contemplating revealing. And of course, the person that I landed on, me, myself, personally, was Elton John. Why? Because Elton John is involved in litigation with Harry, introduced Harry to the lawyer. Elton John has had children through surrogacy arrangements. Elton John famously flew the Parkles out to holiday with him. With very baby Archie. They couldn't make it to Balmoral, it was too far to fly, but they could fly to the south of France, all of that stuff. And there is a rumor, and it's just a rumor, that allegedly Meghan was caught out. This is the rumor, saying not so pleasant things about Elton, David Furnish, and it was heard, it was recorded, and it led to some kind of rupture between the two couples. So that's all wild speculation. I have to stress, it's a wild speculation, and I am going to test it, my theory, my personal theory, with the tarot, with the Urban Tarot. So little 5-card reading coming up, having got that out the way, and trying to Tower and Strength card come flying out. I'm going to do 5-card reading. I'm going to ask what his feelings are right now towards Meghan Markle. What interesting juicy gossip he might know about Archie's birth. Whether he is in fact mulling, spilling some sort of beans at some stage. And what the outcome of this all will be. I think it's an interesting little subject. Tucked away in the corners, there's lots of information, lots of gossip, lots of speculation going on at the moment, but just want to know with tarot, and of course it is just tarot. I think we're done. Are you ready? It's all for fun and entertainment. It is all my opinion, my speculation. I just read energy here, archetypal energy, because we are dealing with archetypal characters here, the archetypal family, the royal family, and we can learn from archetypes, can't we, Meghan? And of course, there is a disclaimer in the box below. Very important that you read it. Very important that you form your own opinions about all of these subjects. So, got that out the way. Let's see what is going on. We have the Two of Cups as our underlying energy in this reading. The Two of Cups is a partnership. Two little lovebirds, Harry and Meghan, possibly. It can also be friends, but it could be Elton and David Furnish equally. We're not quite sure yet, but it's a couple. Could be just friends, could be Elton and Harry, Elton and Meghan. It could be pointing at the Parkles. It could be pointing at Elton and his husband, David Furnish. And as I say, there is a rumour that there was been a bit of a fallout between the two couples. So anyway, there we have it. This is about couples, really. That's what universe is telling us with that card. So what is the situation we are dealing with right now? And we are dealing with the Four of Wands in reverse, which is interesting. It's called completion here. Not really the way I would read that card. And the Urban Tarot always throws these curved balls at me when I read with it. And I only read with it on this channel, I have to say. It's not a tarot deck that appeals to me when I'm doing my own personal readings, just for the people in my own personal life. So it's not a word. Four of Wands is really about celebration, not completion, but it is the family card. It's the home. It is in the reverse. It's telling me that there is problems at home, possibly a breakup of a couple, interestingly, but an unhappy home. And if completion in the sense of children completed that household, then there is a problem with that whole scenario. And I always have to pick my words very carefully when I do these readings. And so sometimes I do go a bit blank, and apologies for that if you think I've had some sort of mental brain spasm. So let's move on to the next card, and it is, how does Elton John currently view Meghan Markle, his feelings towards her right now? And we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. It's called Gain. It's the Nine of Pentacles. That's good enough. The Nine of Pentacles is the happy single woman when the card is upright. Somebody who's very invested in money, feathering their nest, living the good life, the high life, luxury goods, all that kind of stuff. Very successful when it's upright. In reverse, he sees her as failing at that, failing at her life's goal of really accumulating wealth, bling, all the good stuff, the private jets and all the rest of it. She's failed. And he sees her materialism according to the energy of the cards. My speculation, I'm reading and interpreting tarot cards here. But that Nine of Pentacles in reverse says that he sees that she's very money driven, but hasn't succeeded in amassing the kind of wealth that she would really like to amass. Very interesting. What does he know about baby Archie's birth that might be interesting? Let's just phrase it like that. Ooh, and we have the Sun depicting a baby boy, and the Sun card is in reverse. It's given me a bit of a chill, this card, because there are rumours, insistent rumours that something went horribly wrong, and I'm not going to say more than that, for legal reasons, also for energetic reasons. But the Sun in reverse is hidden stuff, because the Sun illuminates, it sheds a light on a situation. It's also joyful, it's innocent, it's playful, it's children, and it's in reverse. It's a very dark energy when it's in reverse, something secret, something hidden, something clouded in mystery, something that could have been very negative, very sad, because the sun is about joy when it's upright, and the reverse when it is in reverse. It's a terrible, terrible card to show up in a reading like this in the position that it has shown up, and I'm not going to dwell on it. I'm going to leave you to speculate and form your own conclusions about that card. Let's move on. Is he, according to my little speculative theory, is he pondering, contemplating, revealing something that he knows, something secret that he knows, something that might require legal advice before he decides to go public? Is that going on in his world? I have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. It's called worry, and it is about worry, the Five of Pentacles, because it's worry about lack, about being cast out, about being exiled and isolated and poor and lonely and ill even. The fact that the card is in reverse tells me that at some level he feels cut out and wants to be brought back in. And the only scenario I can imagine he feels cut out of, and this again is pure speculation, is the royal family. That he very clearly picked sides way back when. Sorry about the shine on these cards. Let's get this light out the way. He very clearly picked sides and chose the Parkles when the Megxit happened. And very much sided with them, felt sorry for them, supported them, flew them around, supported them in America. It's gone very quiet. And I'm wondering with that Five of Pentacles in reverse, the worry card in reverse, whether he's thinking, maybe I picked the wrong side. Maybe I'd like to get back in where it's warm and comfortable, because the Five of Pentacles traditionally is poor people cast out, huddled in the cold, outside the warmth and the beauty of a stained glass window. And a stained glass window, of course, very royal, and being left out, being cut out, being excluded from that energy. No, I can't bring light to the situation, she says, the tarot reader, reading in the dark. Hopefully you can see what's going on. So that's interesting. It's not lawyers, Five of Pentacles. It could be worry that this might cost him. That's another interpretation, possible interpretation of that card, because Five of Pentacles is very much about losing money. And he might be sitting thinking, well, I've already lost a bundle of cash on these two. Do I want to lose more? If I do something that ends up in the courthouse again, lose more money, is it worth it? So I think there's several layers of energy in that card that I can tap into. Let's look at the outcome. What is going to be the outcome of this little theory of mine, this little bit of speculation? What is going on? Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So whatever happens is going to cost money, cost a bundle. Ace of Discs in reverse means that at some level somebody loses an opportunity to make lots of money, to start over, perhaps to reintegrate into the royal family, for instance, that somebody could lose that opportunity. Pentacles very obviously also are eggs, and we have an egg that is dropped or lost with that Ace of Pentacle in reverse. Just saying, it's imagery, it's what springs to mind. Pentacles are the body, the physical body, so obviously eggs come into it. And interesting that that Ace of Discs, as they call it in this tarot, is in reverse. Dropped, lost, opportunity lost, big amount of money lost. That being on that path, you could even contemplate that it's being in the line of succession with that Ace of Discs in reverse. That opportunity might be lost. Whatever it is, the outcome is very negative, very costly, and it's going to be felt in a very physical sense. It's going to block progress in a very physical way. And it's interesting that that is sitting under the 9 of discs, the 9 of pentacles, the woman who is fixated on money. And looking at that card, you could say that there are so many eggs there. Just saying, just throwing that thought out there. Interesting energy in this reading, very interesting. I don't want to dwell on it. As I say, it's up to you to reach your own conclusions about this. I'm just reading energy. I'm just looking at what the tarot presents and putting my own spin on it. So there it is. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again tomorrow.